Okay. Oh, good day everyone. How are we doing? Trust you all had a great day. And once again, happy weekend, family. So today, family, I'm just here to show us guys the trade I took yesterday, and I was able to make a very powerful code risk to reward on that trade. Guess what, family? I'm just risking 4 pips on that trade. If I'm not mistaken, I'm just risking 4 pips. That was crazy. So I don't really want to make this section so long. Let's go. Let me show us guys how I planned the trade and how I was able to execute the trade. So right from this 1 hour's time frame, what is the order flow? You can see order flow here is lower low, lower high. We have a lower low. Let me do it very well so that I'm gonna confuse this guy. Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Failed to create a new lower low right from here. Then what happened to broke structure? Right, broke structure to the upside. Took out these 2 major high, etc. right there. Right, took out those 2 major high. So probably we're in a bearish order flow. Since the broke structure to the upside, we are now on the bullish order flow, because market has changed in direction, right? So what should I be looking forward for? What should I be looking forward to? Buying opportunities, right? That is what I should be looking forward to. Buying opportunity, not selling opportunities again. So after the broke structure, you can see how the momentum came in, and how the momentum came in, and this strong break of structure that take out those lower high. So after I saw that, I just draw my trading range, and as we all know, range is just where look at to plan our trade, right? So after drawing my trading range, what's the next thing we'll do is looking at the order block, where we are looking for targeting, right? So probably this was the candle I was looking for targeting right here, right? This was the candle that I was looking for targeting, because this was the candle that came in with momentum that leads to this break of structure. This last candle, this last institutional candle that we can see sitting right here, was the candle that bring momentum in the market, bring this impulse push to the upside that leads to this break of structure. So I was so interested on this candle, and before this candle gave this impulse to the upside, the same candle captured liquidity. Captured liquidity right from here. They took out the retail stops. Probably it doesn't really look clean on the 1 hour's time frame where I plan the trade, but as a smart money trader, we really find out order block on the lower time frame. I'm gonna show us guys that which you see very clearly how they capture liquidity here. So I was probably looking at this candle for mitigation. So I mark out the candle right from the week to week, right? So should I look out to play this candle right from here if I see a mitigation? Probably I don't like this kind of mitigation, this kind of weak mitigation, like it just came in, tapping the opened and start buying. Probably if I should look for like a nice mitigation, either they mitigate the 50% of this whole candle, or they should tap in the open of the candle, but not this week here. I don't really like it, but probably what I do most of the time, I do refine my order block in the 15 minutes time frame, 1 hour time frame, 15 minutes refining of order block. So let me take us guys to the 15 minutes time frame. Let me show us how I was able to refine that 1 hour order block on the 15 minutes time frame. So looking at it, wire structure, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. What happened? You can see how they were probably creating liquidity right from here, right? Probably creating liquidity, it's just building up liquidity right from here, trying to what, accumulate the retail traders stop loss, right? The retail traders stop loss. We smart money, we are seeing this kind of information, you know that probably the financial institutions are about to come into the market. So what happened, family? Probably if you trade support and resistance, your stop loss will be here, right? If you are buying from this support, your stop loss will be here, right? Your stop loss will be here. Then what happened? You can see probably your prediction was right. You got in on the trade, maybe just 4 pips stop loss. Then what happened? You can see how they take out the stop loss. Without taking out your stop loss, look at this impulse push to the upside, right? So this is how the banks manipulate the market actually. So this candle that gave this impulse push to the downside that took out your liquidity is the bank candle, institutional candle. So be like, where are the banks hiding? This is where the banks are hiding. This candle probably is in drawdown. So that's on the 15 minutes time frame. So I probably mark out the candle, and why I'm so interested on this candle is because I was seeing a lot of imbalance that price needs to come back and rebalance those areas, then mitigate, give me a lower time frame break or structure either 3 minutes, which that's what happened. So came in right here, imbalance, and what still gave me some more confidence that price would get back here. We had equal lows, right? I was seated here, so I was like, wow, I love this trading idea. This trading idea is so cool, as to me. So I was probably waiting for price. Then what happened? Now so price came back here. It did not come back and mitigate where I was really anticipating. Them to come back and mitigate. Then they buy up, right? They buy up. Give us kind of opportunities. The people that do sell to buy, they'll be like, they'll look out for sell opportunity right from here. However, for me, I don't do that. I don't really do that. I don't do sell to buy. Well, I just pay more attention to the buy. Once I catch the buy, I get this high. It's enough. It's okay for me. It's okay for me, family. So people that probably trade retracement, you can probably say, okay, they will look out for targeting here, sell down. Then what happened? Market came, broke this high, probably. Then I was like, wow, should I take away this area of interest and have a new trading idea? Then I saw this gave me more confidence. The price will probably dip down to this my order block where I was probably looking for targeting. Then what happened? After I saw this break of structure, I also look at this area. I said, okay, if price will not really dip down, because it is not all the time that they do come back and capture liquidity. You can come back and trap the retail stops later on, right? So I look at this area. As my order block this is just a weak rejection, but if we look at the 15 minutes time frame, you probably see another block right there. So can we see what a very nice order block was seated there, and there was a very nice mitigation. So probably I took this trade. Like, I don't really want to make this section long. Just want to show us guys the trade I took yesterday. I was able to make a very nice risk reward. So I took this trade. I saw this first break of structure. After the mitigation, mitigated off my first point of interest. So I was like, wow, this is a very nice confidence, and the break of structure occurred on the 5 minutes time frame. Why the break of structure here? Why the break of structure there? Then I was really targeting this area. I'm below the 50% of this institutional candle. Let's see how that entry was a very clean sniper. Then my stop loss was a little bit below here, just 8 pips. Then probably I target this imbalance right here. Target this imbalance here. I still got an entry here, I still got another one entry here, because it came back, it took out this high, I still got another entry here, stop loss below, because this was a very crazy sniper. I took this buy right from here. I target the same imbalance, right? Same imbalance. So we can see I was able 1 to 7 risk to reward, 1 to 9 risk to reward. So very, very nice trade. While I was busy waiting for that area, this is my order block. While I was busy waiting for it, I was able to catch a very, very nice trade right from this trading information. Take my TP right from here. So probably I was still looking at this area, that okay, as price is expanding right from here, we can see that there's a lot of liquidity that are just creating, they're just accumulating orders. There's no momentum in the market. There's no strong push like where this where it is here. There's no strong push, right? It was just accumulating orders. So I was having more confidence. Price was giving me like more assurance that they will surely get back here. So I was just patient. I was having patience. After I hit my TP right from here, I just waited for price. Okay, if you want to break this high, let them break the high so that I will have a new trading idea, which they did. Alright, so I probably look at, okay, after the break of structure right from here, there is no any clear trading information, but I was having this area here as the area of interest, this order block. I was really looking to play this order block, because after that order block was printed, there is a kind of form of liquidity, there's kind of momentum that came into the market that pushed price higher right from here. So they came back there, mitigated that order block, because when I was refining it on the lower time frame, that was where it is. They did not give me lower time frame confirmation, so I did not take the trade. I did not really take this trade. So I started seeing this strong push to the downside. I was also looking at this area for mitigation. Probably they did not give me lower time frame entry. Probably they gave me lower time frame entry, but they did not come back to activate me. and I don't get FOMO. I was like, okay, it is well, right? It is well. I'm well disciplined in the market. Then I saw this strong push. That was day before yesterday. I saw this strong push to the downside, and I said, wow, finally, my trading idea is about to play out. A long awaiting trading idea. This is all patience, family. This is all patience. If you don't have patience, you can't wait for, like, you can't be profitable in this market. Trust me, family. If you don't have patience, this is what we call patience. This is what we call patience, family. So it came in, it gave us a pullback, it made mitigate our point of interest, it gave us a pullback, and sold down, tapping our 15-minute order block very nicely. Then what did I do? I went down to my 3 minutes time frame for entry. That is where we got that sniper entry, family. I told us 4 pips drawdown. 4 pips drawdown, family. So let me just adjust this so that the thing will not be crowded. This is our 15-minute order block. This is our 15-minute order block right here. So what happened when they were coming down in structure, right? The same thing, family. The same thing. Lower low, lower high, lower low, mitigated our point of interest. Then what happened? Created a new lower high, right? They are about to create a new lower low. They failed to break this previous lower low. Then what happened? They break this high. They break this lower high. Immediately I saw that, I know that the market has what? Changed in structure. No longer on the bearish trend, but now on the bullish trend. No longer on the bearish trend, now on the bullish trend. And now, mark out this. I'm gonna show us guys how I manage this trade, family. It was very cool and calm. Get this as a break of structure, 3-minute break of structure, no cap, DMS. And before they broke structure, family, we can see how we probably capture liquidity, because we have buyers right here. Capture liquidity, came in with momentum in the market. This last inside candle, some people call it inside bar, this candle right here, last candle that took out liquidity, this institutional candle, the last candle that was printed before this strong momentum that came in the market, took out this high, because if we look at the 1 hour's time frame, 1 minute we will see this area as order block. They took out this high, then I was like, this is awesome. So what am I to do, family? I placed my buy limit here. That's waiting for price to give us a higher low, then we'll buy with them. Because why? They have respected our higher time frame order block, right? They have respected our higher time frame order block, and we have waited for this trade for a very long time. So they mitigate. After the break structure, they came back, they mitigate. Then I was like, finally we're in. So how did I manage the trade? Family? How did I manage the trade? So immediately they mitigate, they give us, I was waiting for price to break this high. Once I see the break of this high, I'm moving my stop loss to break even. I'm risking free on the trade. That is how I trade, family. That is how I trade. No cap. So it broke this high. I move my stop loss to break even. My stop loss was here. Let me put it as red. My stop loss was here. Wow. Then probably I slept off when I moved my stop loss to break even right here. I slept off. I was no longer looking at the chart because I'm already risking free. There's no any emotions. So even though they trace back and hit me, I'll not be in loss. I'll not be in win. And probably I'll be like some cents. I will make some cents on the trade. So you see, both way I was profitable. So when I woke up, I saw that this has already happened. This has already happened. This has already happened. Wow. Then I probably saw this. Then my stop loss was at this area here because they have created a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So my stop loss was here. It just broke above this high. So I was waiting to see the higher low, the higher high. Then what happened? It created higher high, higher low. What happened? I moved my stop loss to break even here again. Secured my profit. Higher high, higher low. My stop loss to break even. Higher high, higher low. Higher high, higher low. My stop loss to break even. Higher high, higher low. My stop loss to break even. So can we see how I manage this trade, family? Can we see? We had another higher high, higher low, higher high. My stop loss to break even. This is how I manage this trade, family. This is how I manage this trade. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. My stop loss to break even. And this is where I get stopped at. Because they created the higher high, higher low. I was waiting for this, high to form another high. But what happened? Came back, pushed me out, and boom, family. A 1 to 23 risk to reward on EURUSD. Tell me, guys, is this not awesome? I had some losses previously, and this trade covered all the losses, and I was able to make a very, very nice outcome out of the trade. So, family, number one, understand risk management. Have a well defined risk management. This is what will really keep you in this market. So if you are a trader out there that don't have good risk management, please try to have one now, because it will really help you to stop blowing your account. That is number one. And also, you will always win even though you have losses. If you have one good trade, number one, you cover all your losses and you will also be profitable in the market. So this is how I was able to achieve this trade, family. There is nothing difficult. I trade smart money concept, and with smart money concept you can see how I was able to come up with a very good trading idea, and also I was able to have a very, very wonderful patience to achieve this. Family, I was very, very patient. And one thing I'll tell us, guys, is that patience pay, family. Patience really pay. Yeah, it's gonna take time, but you just have to have patience. Wait for your trading plan to play out. How you plan your trade, wait for it to play out. That is just it. So this trade, like what I've tried to tell us, guys, it's not about do I just count the trade, make 1 to 23. Family, you can learn how I plan my trade. You can learn how I was able to have patience. Trust me, family, no any trader that no any trader is going to show you how patient he is on his trade. All he will show you is that the result that he was able to make. A lot of traders will never show you how long they have waited for their trade. All they will show you is result. And probably you will be feeling as if those people are making money every day. Those people are making money every day. You don't know that they are exercising patience for their trading plan to play out. The only time that they will show you the result is when their plan has already played out. That is when they are going to show you their result, and it will be like you are lagging behind. No, family. No, you are not lagging behind. So just stay disciplined to yourself. Have patience. Plan your trade, and don't forget to execute your trade if they give you what you want to see. So that is how simple it is, family. Trading is not hard. Treat trading as your business, and trust me, you get it simple. There is nothing difficult in this game. As we do so, with Lord Almighty help us all, and I wish us all profitable days ahead. So cheers. And before I end up this section, please, if you are just new to my YouTube channel, kindly subscribe to Tender FX Academy, and you know what to do, right? Just click that notification bell, and keep it thumbs up, right, so that whenever I drop a powerful content, you will be notified. And don't forget to click that like button for me. So do so. May the Lord bless us all. Amen. Cheers.